in. Now, how I'm going to use these, and let me stop myself right there. So, whenever I was doing this, I didn't really explain this very well in a way that I feel like you guys would understand. So I'm going to take this time to edit this outside of the main video and explain what I'm doing with these card sets. So I do believe that these card sets were put in specifically in this tab to enable and disable them, so you would have an easier way of building the type of deck that you want to. So what you're looking at right now is a bunch of card sets that are still enabled. I'm clicking through all of these just to show you guys that they all have something different in them and they have different unique effects to their card class. Like this one has stuff to do with combo, and this one has stuff to do with just big expensive cards that have a lot of impact, and this is just to improvise some cards, and this one has some discard synergy. So basically, all of these have a different effect, and they come in a card pack together, and you are able to enable and disable them to make sure that they do pop up or don't. Now, I know that sounds no-brain, but it actually is a very valid point. For instance, if I was going a heavy bleed deck, I would disable Incept and Overwhelm. Mostly because this card pack has these really expensive cards over here, like this 3 mana apply 1 stun to the opponent and this 2 mana apply 2 impaired. Now, I'm not saying that this is a bad card set. These cards are actually pretty good if you're going for like a heavy hitting deck. But in a bleed deck, I would rather have the card set of Influence and Discarded. So this set right here has a lot of discard synergy cards, but it also has a really good bleed card that I would want in my deck. And it would also give me a reason to take discard cards. It is this 1 mana card all the way to the left right here. Kradeshi Barb Storm. Now, this card is very good if you have discard synergy in your deck, because as you can probably read, it applies 2 bleed. But whenever you discard it, it applies 2 bleed to all enemies and puts it back in my hand, which is a lot better than just applying 2 bleed. You guys get the gist of it. I just want to have mostly synergetic sets enabled with each other so that I get the cards that I want more often than cards that I'm just blatantly not going to use because they just simply don't go with the deck I'm trying to build. Now, are some people going to see this as cheating?
Yes.
But really, I don't think it should. I've played a lot of the Prestige runs with Rook. I'm up to Prestige 4 now, and they are getting like very hard, very fast. And I feel like they put this in the game specifically to deal with not cluttering what pool you get on your card selection. You know, just to like get more consecutive, like, oh, I want to build a bleed deck this run. So you disable all the cards that have nothing to do with bleed in them, enable all the card sets that do have to do with bleed. So what I'm ultimately trying to say is I'm not going to like see this as a type of cheating unless somebody blatantly in the comments, like a lot of people go, oh, that's cheating, you shouldn't do that, like enable all the card pools, like that's to the difficulty. I will, but I just personally think that they put that in so you would have more consistency with your runs, and that it wouldn't be almost impossible to go a deck that you want to go, and you're just getting clutters of stuff that you just don't need and keep skipping for money. But that's just me. That's how I'm going to play it until somebody tells me otherwise. So if you guys find that all right, then I will just continue to do that. And we'll just go through all the Prestige runs that way. So that's going to bring us to the end of this video. I really just made this video so that I could explain to you guys how I'm going to treat these runs. I am going to enable, disable card sets that have nothing to do with each other. And I am going to tell you guys what I plan on making for each run. So this run is actually going to come out later today. I'm going to upload this as just a short video to like state what the rules are going to be and how I'm going to treat it. And other than that, we're just going to go through all the prestige runs until I clear it all. And I already have a big series planned, as you know if you've been keeping up with these videos. I plan on doing the Divinity series as our long ongoing series, and these episodes are just going to be the small bits in between that I release like throughout the week. So enough talking, that brings us to the end of the video, and expect the other video to come out later today. Thank you, and I hope you enjoyed.